sick to my stomach of Manchester United. I haven't felt like this in a long time, and I feel like I'm going to cry. I actually feel like I am going to cry. Manchester United, you should be ashamed of yourselves. The players, Ole Gunnar Solskjær. I have been supporting Ole Gunnar Solskjær week in, week out. When everyone was saying, Ole out, I was always saying Ole in. I was always saying he has, we have to give him time. We have to... I can't keep justifying it anymore. I cannot keep justifying this absolute shit show anymore. The decision making was poor. The starting lineup was alright. Considering what the fuck was going on with Paul Pogba and Noelle, I understand. But what? Going 2-0 down after like 12 minutes and then taking off Alex Telles at half time when he was actually one of our better players. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I said on Twitter, we're going to lose 3-2 and we're going to come this close. We're going to come this close, but we won't do it because we're bottlers. We bottle everything and I'm sick of it. I'm absolutely sick of being so close to doing all right, to doing well. We fought so hard last season to get into the Champions League. We fought so hard and we ended the season on a high because we really didn't think we would make it in the Champions League, and we have fucked up our chances. Why have we fucked up our chances? We lost against Başakşehir, who I can't even say their name. If we had just fucking won that game, we would have been through. But our defence cost us, and our defence cost us again today. Our defence is shambolic. And the whole team was shit today. The whole team was shit. But our defence is an absolute joke. It's a circus. Watching them, that third goal was the biggest joke that I have seen. David De Gea and Harry fucking Maguire looking at each other like, get on the ball. I see under sevens do better than that. I see under sevens diving at the ball when the ball is there. Like, what are you waiting for? The only thing about this is the players don't deserve to be in the Champions League. They don't deserve it. They're not good enough for the Champions League. So it's probably better that we get knocked out now and, deal with it now instead of coming close like we did in the fucking Europa League, the final. How many finals did we lose last season? And everyone was saying, Ole out. We've lost all these finals. I kept saying, no, we'll get there. We'll do better. And then we have these opportunities. And this is what happens. It's not good enough. Mitch, CP Fitness says it could be worse. It could be Arsenal. To be honest, we're no better. Arsenal are a joke. We're a joke. We're bottlers. I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed with the players. I'm absolutely fuming. They don't deserve to wear the shirt, some of them. Most of them. I think Donny van de Beek came on, changed the game, should have started, in my opinion. We went out really defensively and we ended up being 2-0 down after 15 minutes. Not good enough. Tactically, not good enough. But our defence has a lot to answer for. I'm sorry, Harry Maguire. I hate to pick on our players, but Harry Maguire's price tag was massive. 80 million for Harry Maguire. And that's what he does. Victor Lindelof, shit. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, shit. First 2 goals were his fault. De Gea, I love you, but you're shit. Absolute shit. The whole defence was a 1. Alex Telles, let's say, give him a 3. But he came off at half time. Absolute shit. Everyone. Pogba comes on, and I'm not even going to talk about him because I don't care if he scored a goal. I don't care. He put in effort. I seen more from him today in those few minutes than I have all season. I'm sick of it. We're back into the Europa League. And to be honest, I don't even think we're good enough to compete in the Europa League. We'll get a few shit teams that we should be on paper. But look what happened to us in Istanbul. leaky defending, shit defending, conceding those stupid goals, being terrible at set pieces, corners, free kicks. We're terrible. And we concede so many goals from corners as well. Like, we cannot defend, we cannot do anything. Bruno Fernandes is the only player right now that I really, really like. Yes, he scores a few penalties and he scores a few goals from open play. He's a great player. But we can't keep relying on Bruno Fernandes. The other players need to step up. In the first half, Mason Greenwood had a massive opportunity to score or pass it to Rashford for Rashford to score. And to be honest, I'm not even confident that Rashford probably would have scored that. But we have chances. We need to be finishing them. We need to take shots. And then some of the players just aren't good enough. I'm sorry, McTominay, I know it's your birthday today. Happy birthday. But you're not good enough. I like him. I like his passion. I'd rather him play than Pogba because Pogba's a dickhead, but we're not going to Başakşehir come and fucking beat PSG when they replay this game, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I just can't believe it. We went from beating RB Leipzig 5-0 to getting schooled by them and letting them walk all over us and then deciding to play in the last 15 minutes, which is typical Manchester United. Why is it that we constantly concede in the first half and we're always chasing the game, constantly chasing the game, and then we decide to pick it up when there's little time remaining and we give ourselves nothing? Why? I really am like, I honestly feel like I'll cry. If the camera wasn't on right now, I'd probably be sitting here sobbing. All the hard work last season to try and pick up and get points towards the end and try and get Champions League football, and we fucked it. We've threw it in the bin. Tilak Rana says, I'm so angry right now. Why Ollie always does this to us. To be honest, it's not just Ollie. It's not just Ollie. Zero leadership. We're slow. We're sloppy. We're embarrassing. Like, I don't know if you're familiar with the show You've Been Framed, but you could basically just show defensive highlights of Manchester United and it's literally just comedy. It's comedy. And I don't like being bad about our players. I don't like saying shit about our players, but they're not good enough. They're not good enough. RB Leipzig had 9 shots, 4 on target, 3 of those were goals. The first 2 goals should not have happened. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, completely at fault. Angelino, a City reject who's out on loan, who's a defender, is their best attacking player. And he was literally given a free pass the first half. Wan-Bissaka just let him roam free. I couldn't believe it, especially for the second goal. I couldn't believe it. Look what was going on. Like, do what you're paid to do. Honestly, I'm not even joking. I could have gone out there and I could have done a better job. 100% could have done a better job. And I'm not even a defender. I hate defending. United, 19 shots, 8 on target. Yes, their goalkeeper had a few good saves, I'll admit it. But some of the shots, straight at the keeper. Rashford towards the end, kicked it straight at the keeper. Like, why? Our finishing is terrible. Terrible. How, like, I don't get it. How these players are playing every day, training and working hard. Like, if you throw a ball at me, I'll shoot it and it'll go on target. What are these people doing? Aim for bottom corner, top goal scorer. Like, what are you doing? We had 56% possession. The ref throwing out yellow cards like it's Christmas. The ref was an absolute dickhead, and that's no excuse. It's no excuse that we conceded goals because it's not the referee's fault. But he was throwing yellow cards for nothing. There was one tackle in particular, I don't even know who it was, I think it was Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw got a card for winning the ball. He was shit. Yeah, but he gets happy with his whistle. It's like, it turns him on. He's blowing the whistle, loving it, dishing out yellow cards. Like, it's a joke. Absolute joke. back to the Europa League. Again, we'll probably get to the final and ruin it for ourselves. Do shit. I'm sick of it. This team, I say it over and over again, it's the most unlikable team ever. It's so hard to pick out players that you like. Bruno Fernandes, love him. Love him. He hasn't been on top of his game recently, but he's still been producing, which has been good. But still, guys, I'm absolutely sick. I'm literally going to cry. This is shit. I'm going to do player ratings. I haven't done player ratings in ages, and I'm going to do it. So, David De Gea, sorry, you get a 1. You were shit. Absolute shit. Couple of saves, I think, but nothing too good. And then the third goal, that was shameful. There's no coming back from that. It was the worst thing that could have happened. If that goal didn't get in, we would have drew. So yeah, David De Gea, 1. Sorry. Luke Shaw did all right. I'll give him a 2. But Harry Maguire, 1. Doesn't deserve to be captain of Manchester United. His price tag was massive. He's been shit. I'm seeing a little bit more passion from him, but still not good enough. 1 shite. Victor Lindelof, 1 shite. Alex Telles, I would have given him a 2, but taken off at half time for some reason, I don't know. I would have taken Luke Shaw off. Wan-Bissaka, absolutely shit. You get a 0. The goals were your fault at the start. You weren't marking your man. You left him alone. You were dancing ring-a-ring-a-rosy with Lindelof. So, fuck off. 0. Sorry. Guys, I don't think I've ever been this mad in a match reaction. Ever. Scott McTominay fought hard. Battles. Birthday boy. Not good enough. Not good enough. He gets it too. He needs to protect our fucking centre backs because they're both shit. So yeah, Matic, I'll give him a 2. Didn't really notice him. Bruno Fernandes, battles, scored the goal, did alright. Tries to be as creative as possible. Tries to make things happen. I'll give him a 5. He scored. He tries, but a 5 isn't very good. But he's my player of the match probably. Marcus Rashford, not good enough. 4. Finishing should be better. Opportunities he was given, should have done better. There was a few bright sparks, but honestly, I don't know what else we can do. People can blame Ole until the cows come home, but it's not all Ole. The players can do better on the pitch, and they're not doing it. And it's not that they're down in tools. They're just shit. Simple as. Rashford has been very good for us in the Champions League, but not today. Mason Greenwood, same kind of thing. I think he's very, very selfish. There's opportunities there where he could have squared it to Rashford, could have got a goal, but he didn't. He needs to be smarter. It's not all about you. You can't be selfish, especially not when this is a must-win game. I wouldn't have been happy with the draw. You have to think of your teammates, and if you're not 100% able to do it, pass it on. Stop being so selfish. So yeah, Mason Greenwood, I'll give him a 4. Pretty shit from everyone. Subs that came on. Pogba, I'll give him a 4. He scored a goal, but he's still a dickhead. Timothy Fosu-Mensah didn't really do much towards the end. Didn't like what he did. I think he was taking his time. Like we're in a rush. We need to get a goal back, and he's dilly-dallying with the ball. For a throw-in. 4. Brandon Williams did well. Tried his very best. Tried to attack. Give him a 4. Donny van de Beek, I'll give him a 5. Tried his very best. Attacking. Changed the game a little bit when he came on. And Axel Tuanzebe didn't really do much, didn't notice it, but I'll give him a 4 just because. Yeah. I'm actually drained. They have to be ashamed of themselves. Like, nah, it's not good enough. Not good enough at all. Yusuf Bayoni says, Noelle, you should take a break from United. Oh, I will be taking a break the weekend. It's my birthday on Saturday. I was looking forward to the Manchester derby on Saturday, but not anymore. No, I won't be watching the game. I'm going for dinner, and I will be turning off my phone and making sure that I don't hear any news about Manchester United. Obviously we've got opposition fans in the comments. I hope you're enjoying it. I can't believe it. I really thought we would have won the game, or at least drew. But that game against Istanbul really fucked us. Like, how did we lose that game? Well, I know how, because our defence was shit. Like, those goals were embarrassing, and we've let it happen again. Like, the first few minutes of that game, I was like, what? Like, we could have easily lost that game 5-0 in the first half. We really could have. Teddy is here in the comments. He says, Darren, I'm so sorry that my birthday gift brought an L. I hope you loved your Abramovich jersey, despite what happened today. Yeah, massive shout out to Teddy for sending me this jersey. I'm so happy with the jersey, and I'm just so devastated that I couldn't give us a bit of luck today. Like, I can feel it in my voice that I'm gonna cry. It feels like a final. It feels like we've lost the final. But yeah. Oh, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think of Ollie. Are you Ollie out? Because personally, I have been standing by Ollie every day, every game, every match. But it's getting a lot harder as the days go on. It's hard to trust and believe. JFZ2 says, why do you always expect so much from this Man United squad? You guys aren't the same team you used to be. That's what happens when we have good players, we have talent. So if you're just going to give up on your team because they're not good enough, then what kind of fan are you? Hot Like Fire says, Noelle, it's clearly not working with Ollie. Yeah, that's what I'm starting to realise. I'm really starting to see. It's more the changes and stuff like that, and I love Ollie. I love him, and I want him to do well. But it's getting harder to believe what's going on. AVFC says, shocking, Maguire out. Yeah, Maguire was absolutely shit. Jack0927 says, from a Liverpool fan, at least it's not the Champions League final. Yeah, but I'd still rather be in the Champions League, to be honest. Now we go to the Europa League, we go to Thursday night football, and we're going to be pure bantered by Arsenal, who are even worse than us, but yeah, here we go. I insist we need a new manager, says Mero Azevedo. Yeah, look, I know a lot of people are going to be Ollie out now after this, especially on Saturday if we lose against City. But we're not doing too bad in the Premier League. People are acting like we're in a relegation battle, like some other team. But yeah, the Champions League has just been a massive letdown. I can't believe it. I was slagging Real Madrid for their terrible performances in the Champions League, and now look, we started so well. How have we put ourselves in this position? We bet PSG, we smashed RB Leipzig 5-0, and that game against Istanbul completely screwed us up. All because our shit defence. Oh, Jesus. JFZ2 says, I feel like Ollie would be a good assistant manager instead of a manager. I think being a manager is too much for him. Yeah, people think Ollie is just a new manager, but he's not. He's been around a long time. And yeah, maybe he's just not able for such a big job and such big players. I really don't know. It's a very tough one, and I like him. But is he the guy to take Manchester United to the next level? we scrape wins. People are calling us second half FC, and they're saying Fernandez is saving Ollie's job, and it's just, it's not good. It's not good at all. Drop a like on the video if you're depressed like me. Life, as Tacho says, Ollie has been around for 10 years. Yeah, he started with the younger team, like academy, Paul Pogba and stuff, and then obviously went off to Molde. I was going to say Molde and stuff like that, and then Cardiff, where he did terrible. Orby Comps said, I saw Pogba scored. Yeah, I actually couldn't give a shit if Pogba scored or not. I don't care. I don't care about Pogba, and I'll talk about him as little as I can because I didn't even want him to play today. And he came on today and he helped, but I don't care. Don't care about him at all. He doesn't deserve to be here, and I think he put a dampener on the game, in the camp, at the team, with the fans, with everything. I think Pogba didn't help at all, and I don't want to see him again. To be honest, that's my opinion though. I'm sure everyone thinks differently. But yeah, couldn't care less if he scored. Oh God, what a terrible, terrible Tuesday. I really thought we had this. But no. Like Angelino. Why is it that like players who play for like ex-Liverpool players or ex-City players, why is it they always are the ones to score against us when it happens? Like, why does that happen? Or Demba Ba, like ex-Chelsea player, was one of the players who scored against us. Orby Comp says, what did you predict coming into the match, Noelle? I predicted 3-1 to United. I was confident going in. I knew it'd be a tough game, but I just thought, depending on the starting lineup, I thought we would have it. When I saw the team, I thought, okay, it's the 2 goals at the start just completely ruined the momentum, and it was Wan-Bissaka's fault. Completely Wan-Bissaka's fault. The first one I felt sorry for De Gea because he just stood there like, did that actually just happen? And Wan-Bissaka just, honestly, he should be ashamed of himself. Absolute shit, dog shit. He got a 0 on my match rate, the player ratings today, and I normally really like him. I don't know what's happened to him. He either plays incredibly well or absolute dog shit. There's no in between. He's very inconsistent as well. Oh my God, I actually hate United. They make me just so depressed sometimes. Like, how can supporting a team and just, enjoying football affect you so badly that your mood is ruined? Amir Adam says, I think Pochettino will do a better job than Ole because Ole cannot manage a club like Manchester United. Yeah, Amir, do you know what? I'm really starting to doubt Ole. And people will probably say, ha, told you so, you've been Ole in for so long. I like to think I'm loyal, and I wanted to give Ole all the time, and this is not me saying I'm Ole out, but I'm starting to decline in the belief, kind of. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see a progression. I just see so much inconsistency, and I don't know what's going on. Sekiron says, surely people need to realise at this point Ole is tactically inept. I can't blame Pogba for wanting out. Ole said this starting lineup was tactical, and tactically naive is what it was. Well, in fairness, I didn't want to see Paul Pogba start anyway, and I understand why Paul Pogba wants to leave, fair enough, but I do not understand the fact that he has to have people talk about it all the time. People talking about him wanting to leave will decrease his value. If Pogba had any loyalty to Manchester United, what he should do is have his people deal with it behind the scenes, with the club, with the manager, in private. The fact that it's being made public, they can barter, they can bargain. That's what Paul Pogba's entourage are doing. That's my problem. I don't care if he leaves. He can go. I don't want Paul Pogba. Vijal JS says Thursday night football is so painful. I'm not looking forward to it at all. At all. It's the worst. Again, Thursday night football, like we just got out of it. We had to play a final or a semi-final and lose, and then now this. It's embarrassing. Orby Comps said, oh no, sorry, I missed one. JF says, I think the board needs to find out what they want Man United to be. They need to figure out a coach that suits the system they want to play and just listen to the manager's ideas and needs. Yeah, I don't think they're going to do that. Orby Comps, I also predicted Man United winning this match, to be honest, but I'm pretty bad at predictions, so I'm not surprised. Sometimes I'm alright with predictions. Hello, good luck with Real in the Europa League. Yeah, hopefully Real go down to the Europa League as well. Life, as Tato said, Ollie was here to settle the ship, but the board have kept him too long, and too long he was here to build a foundation for the next coach. Yeah, look, I don't know what's going to happen, but I can see things changing very quickly now after that result. Amir Adam says, do you think the swap deal for Ronaldo for Pogba will come? If yes, do you think it will improve Man United's performances? Yes, I want that to happen just because I want Pogba out, and the only way I see that happening is if we get a swap deal and Juventus, because other than that, I don't see how we can get rid of Paul Pogba. I think it will change the performances. I think it will give the winning mentality, because Ronaldo is an absolute machine, and he's very like Bruno in that way. So I think that can only help us. That can only benefit the players. I think Paul Pogba is affecting the players around him. As Jose said, he was a virus, and I think that can only continue to come across to other players, and they. So yeah, I think it would be a good deal for everyone. Zircon says, do you think the signing of Van der Beek was out with Ollie's control? He doesn't seem to be keen on playing him. Poor guy can't get a break, either played out of position or not at all. I think Ollie's just trying to get by, and he has his safe options with the team, and then he puts Van der Beek on when he's like, oh crap, things need to change. Van der Beek is a great player, and I want to see him starting. I want to see him doing more, and I do hope that happens, because he is a great player. So yeah, I don't think he was Ollie's choice, but he should be using him more, and I think things could have probably gone a lot differently if he did. Lau says United need a centre back and a good central defender. Yeah, our defence is absolutely shocking. I would literally wipe every single player from there pretty much, except Alex Telles. Wan-Bissaka is not good enough right now, so a bit of competition for him would be nice and healthy. Orby Camp says, did you have any Man United players in your Champions League fantasy team? Yes, I have Bruno in there, he scored. Do I have anyone else? I think I put Rashford in, I'm not sure. Hoyt Sharma says, our defenders should have drank Red Bull before the match against Red Bull Club. Yeah, our defence was shit, and I'm going to end it there. Our defence is pony. We're back in the Europa League, and it's no one's fault but their own. The players just don't step up. They're bottlers, and they don't deserve to be playing in the Champions League, and that's it. That is it. Thanks for joining me for the live chat. It was depressing, but at least I can get your opinions on it as well. So yeah, I guess I will be seeing you for Thursday night reactions. The only good thing about that is I have football training on Monday and Wednesdays, so at least on Thursdays I won't be missing any games. That's if I'm tuning in. Anyway guys, drop a like on the video to make me happy, because that's the only thing that can. Absolutely depressing. Defense is shit. Ollie needs to up his game, or he'll